Hi Aries, this is your May monthly tarot reading. We'll have 5 separate spreads in this monthly reading. We'll have a spread on new love, a separate spread on love in an existing relationship or marriage. I'll then do the X spread. After that, we'll talk about your work, your business, and your finances. And at the end, we'll get you an advice for the whole month of May. Please like, share, and subscribe to support this channel. This first spread is on new love this month. We have the Four of Cups, the Chariot, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Cups, clarified by the Sun. In the potential outcome, we have Justice with Strength and the Emperor. And we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a fellow fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We also have Cancer and Libra on the table. What's interesting is that we got Leo here twice. Both the Sun and the Strength cards are Leo cards. And speaking of major arcana cards, we have 6 of them on the table. 6 more cards of a major arcana card on the table than minor arcana cards. Every single card in the potential outcome is a major arcana card. The Emperor, right next to the deck, the last card I came out, that's your major arcana card, Aries, unless you're dealing with another Aries. And there's a little bit of a twist to this story. We start off with the Four of Cups, the very first card that came out. The Four of Cups is a card of a rejection. So for some of you, this twist is because you're dealing with 2 people and you're rejecting one of them and instead moving forward with the other suitor. For others of you, perhaps if you're dealing with just one person, their initial offer is not going to resonate with you for whatever reason, but then they will try again. They will come back with the upgraded offer, so to speak, right? And then, if that's the case, then the 2 times is the charm. The second offer will definitely resonate with you, right? Perhaps for some of you with the Four of Cups, this is you starting to make better life choices. Perhaps you already started doing that, and the universe sees progress and they'll give you a really, really good, serious person. Speaking of getting serious, right after that Four of Cups, we have the Chariot, clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. Some powerful cards, right? The Chariot could be a Cancer you're dealing with, but the Chariot is a card of victory, success. It's a card of moving forward. It's a card of perhaps a transportation, a vehicle of some sort. But it is a victory, right? So if you're dealing with 2 people, one of them is going to be the winner, the other one is not. Or if you're dealing with one person and they're going to come back with the better offer. And that offer will definitely resonate with you. The Ace of Pentacles, clarifying the Chariot, is the offer. It's the real deal offer. The Ace of Pentacles, to me personally, is the ace of all aces. I don't mean to belittle any other aces, but the Ace of Pentacles is like a bundle. It's like a package. All aces combined into one. This card often comes through as a proposal. I don't know if it's going to be a proposal in May, but that's what all this is moving towards, right? Speaking of moving towards something serious and committed. The Ten of Cups, the next card over, it is a card of a commitment or marriage. It's a family card. This card is often referred to as the happily ever after card. It's the best card when it comes to emotionally fulfilling relationships or marriages. The Sun, clarifying it, as I already mentioned, could be a Leo you're dealing with, but the Sun is a card of pure joy and happiness. Right? It's the happiest card on the deck. With the Sun card, we always feel on top of the world. Yeah, we also have the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom of the deck all the way to your right. Could be travel somehow is a part of this equation after all. But the Wheel of Fortune, it could be like a fortunate turn of events for you. And most importantly, the Wheel of Fortune usually symbolizes a start of a new cycle, a very fortunate new cycle. The Wheel of Fortune is always good news in my spreads, right? And in the potential outcome, we have Justice with Strength and the Emperor. Again, all 3 of them are major arcana cards. Justice could be a Libra you're dealing with. Justice, it could be you guys actually tying the knot, because the Justice could be an actual place where people get married, like a chapel or what have you. Or it could be the legal system. And what I mean by that, when people get married, they sign a piece of paper. And then that piece of paper is submitted with the local government, right? Or Justice, it could be just doing everything by the book, I guess. Strength, again, another Leo card, but Strength could be a card of loyalty. That's my favorite interpretation of the Strength card, loyalty, right? Strength is a card of having the actual strength to move forward, to get through obstacles if any obstacles are in the way. And the Emperor right next to the deck, yeah, that's you, unless you're dealing with another Emperor. Okay, so yeah, this is a very powerful reading. A lot of major arcana cards. We have the Chariot, which is a victory. We have the Wheel of Fortune. We have all the ingredients for a very loving, successful commitment and marriage. And the Ten of Cups, the commitment or marriage card in this reading, right? It came up on the left in the main spread, not even in the potential outcome. So this is definitely something to look forward to. The only twist to the story, like I said, is that Four of Cups. It will play out differently depending on your particular situation. All right, so yeah, looks awesome. Really happy for you. Congratulations. Aries, if you are already married or if you're in a relationship, this spread is for you. We have the Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Swords, clarified by the Two of Pentacles, and we also have the Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck. Well, you guys are looking at options, okay? And it has something to do with some kind of a celebration or a trip that's coming up or something like that, right? You got two options cards on the table. The Two of Wands on the bottom of the deck and the Two of Pentacles sitting right next to it. The Two of Pentacles is clarifying the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords, it's probably you looking at options, right? Doing your research. The Page of Swords could be a card of a research, or it could be a message. Right? The Three of Cups, the first card that came out, is a card of a reunion or a card of some kind of a celebration. Okay? And it could be someone's birthday. It could be graduation celebration for some of you. Perhaps your kids are out of college or out of high school or out of middle school. I don't know. Perhaps you guys have some kind of anniversary coming up, or you're looking at options for your summer vacation. The Wheel of Fortune, the next card over, it could be a trip coming up. Like I said, you could be looking at travel options. For others of you, it's a new beginning for someone, right? Somebody's out of college or out of high school, yes, it's a new beginning for them, or it could be an anniversary or someone's birthday. Either way, this is something good. This feels positive. You will have a few things to look at and make a decision. All right? Cool. Let's see if anybody comes back from the past for you, Aries, this month. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be the most recent X. And we'll still be in Mercury retrograde for half of the month. This is when more X's than usual tend to resurface. So we got the Page of Wands, clarified by the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Swords, clarified by the Knight of Cups. We have the Star and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or an Aquarius. Yeah, you got this King of Cups, right? And they're going to be reaching out to you, and it will feel like kind of casual at first, right? Because they're reaching out to you with the Page of Wands. So it's going to be like, hey, how you been? I'm in town. I'm going to be in your neighborhoods one of these days. Why don't we get a cup of coffee, catch up, see what both of us have been up to? Or it could be some kind of an excuse. You know, it's not going to sound like they are looking to get back together with you. However, when the two of you do go for that cup of coffee or what have you, that's when the real conversation starts, right? Because the Page of Wands is immediately followed up by the Ace of Swords with the Knight of Cups. So that's the real conversation. That's what it's all about. With the Ace of Swords, you know, it's a card of clarity. It's a card of somebody who is very decisive. With the Ace of Swords, nobody is fooling or playing around anymore, right? They just came up with an excuse to get you out of the house, but when the two of you do talk, that's the conversation right there. The Knight of Cups is what you're going to be talking about. Love. Okay? Love. Genuine love. The Knight of Cups, you know, is Prince Charming, or the Knight in the Shining Armor, and all that good stuff. Then we have the Star right next to the deck. Could be an Aquarius you're dealing with, but the Star is a card of healing. It's a card of getting back together. The Star is a card of a wish come true. Perhaps this time apart made them rethink it, right? Made them realize that they can't live without you. Right, the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, yeah, it's a card of victory, success. They're hoping to win you back. They're hoping to have a victory with you, and it's also a card of attention, so now you definitely have this person's full and undivided attention. What you're going to do after that is up to you, but yeah, they're going to be talking love, okay? And they're going to be telling you the truth. The Ace of Swords is the Ace of Truth. All right? Cool. Let's talk about your work, your business, and your finances, Aries, in May. We have the Ten of Wands, the Hermit, the Eight of Pentacles, clarified by the Nine of Wands, and we also have the Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Virgo. I don't know how many people this is going to resonate with, but here's how I see this. In May, you're going to be reminiscing. In May, you're going to be looking back a little bit and you'll be thinking to yourself, you know, it shouldn't have been this hard. Or perhaps you've worked your butt off and perhaps not that much came out of that. Right? Perhaps you worked on a project and they didn't recognize you, or you may think, you know what, next time I'll use a different approach. Next time I do something like this, I'm not gonna put so much time and energy into it because as I just saw, not that much came out of it. So I think it's for you in May, you at some point will rethink your strategy, your approach, your work ethics, or something like that. It shouldn't be this hard. That's what I keep hearing, Aries. It shouldn't be this hard. Okay, so you'll have time to think about it, right? The Four of Swords on the bottom of the deck, this is you literally taking a bit of a break. For some of you, perhaps you burnt yourself out and you will need a couple of days off, and that's when it will hit you that you shouldn't be, sacrificing yourself for work. The Ten of Wands, the first card that came out, is a card of a burden, so I think you've been, working hard over the last month or over the last couple of months. The Hermit could be a Virgo you were dealing with, but the Hermit is a card of, going within, doing some soul searching, going through some kind of a thought process. Okay, well, hopefully something good is going to come out of that. All right? Cool. Here's an advice or a word of wisdom for you, Aries, for the whole month of May. We have the Emperor, clarified by the Ace of Wands. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, and the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. The advice for you, if at some point you will want to either do business with this Queen of Cups, or hire this person, or if you want to pursue this person or make some kind of an offer to them, whatever the nature of this offer is, the advice for you is to, yes, do it. Go for it, right? I think you will have success. Whatever the nature of this offer is, you will have success with this, all right? So yeah, the Emperor, the first card that came out, that's you. That's your major arcana card, Aries. You're clarified by the Ace of Wands, right? Then you also have the Ace of Pentacles right next to you. Yeah, so this is you getting ready to make a move, make some kind of an offer, go into business with this person, offer them a job, or what have you, right? The Queen of Cups is the person you're going to be directing your attention to. So it could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, or somebody with a lot of water in their chart. And yeah, you will have a victory, success, and all that good stuff. Recognition, if you want to, do something together with them. The Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck is a card of victory and success. Okay, and the Ace of Pentacles is a golden opportunity. So when this offer presents itself, yeah, go for it. Again, it could be about anything. It could be about love. It could be about work, business, finances, friendship. I don't know. All right, but yeah, if you're going to be questioning whether you should move forward with this or not, the answer is yes. 2 aces on the table. All right, 2 out of so few cards. All right, so yeah, that's what I have for you, Aries, for this reading. For this month. If this video resonates with you, please like it. Please also share and subscribe. And other than that, Aries, have an amazing month.